not going nowhere. And yeah, we're making our move. We're gonna fly out to Hamilton tomorrow, so we're heading back to town in Queenstown because it's supposed to snow all night tonight and I don't want to get trapped on the other side of the lake and no way to get to my flight, so that'll be bad. So I found a whānau to stay with in Queenstown in Tahuna, and we're gonna go meet them now, drive around the lake to them. Yeah, see you guys back in Queenstown. Just rode up to the whare. Going in to say hi now. Made it safely back to town. Yeah, beautiful evening.
High on the treetops, what can you do when Mr. Babylon comes looking for you?
The merch! Powered by I Could Create Limited.
Yeah, wow, if you're wondering what I've been up to on my haere, we're in Kirikiriroa at our board hui, and these are my fellow board members. And eggs Benny. Yeah. I'm making my way up the coast. Bit homesick today, so I put on my Cora jersey, Cora colours, so I can feel my brothers. And I'll rip them today, make me feel a little closer to home. Wanaka. Unreal, this place. On the road at the moment, pumping. We've gone through Wanaka, and now we're going past Lake Hawea. And they're all so beautiful, like straight up Hawea looks like a mini Queenstown, and so does Wanaka. Like you could go to any of those, they're just as beautiful as the other. But this has been a mean drive. It's a little bit overcast, but it's still gangster. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing the West Coast, man. Yeah.
Robbins briefly imagined Matson appearing to be his true aim.
The Wild West, boy, the Wild West. Wow, good, finally we made it to Haast. What's the Māori name of this place?
Awarua.
Awarua.
Awarua, yeah, Awarua. Yeah.
And I'm here with my new friends, Heath and Just. And they are Kiwi. They work for Doc.
Yep. Well, I'm called a novice grasshopper. I'm a grasshopper ranger, and this is the praying mantis right here.
Well, welcome to Awarua, everyone. We even have a kai ready for us.
Yep.
Unreal.
Come to our
Too
restaurant.
good. Come to the right place.
So yeah, so there's five species of kiwi. One of those species is the tokuika, which is the South Island brown kiwi.
Yep.
But within that, there's like the Haast tokuika, which we have here,
Yep.
and then the Fiordland tokuika and Rakiura tokuika.
So they're all
They're kind of
different
like subspecies
of the same.
of the same tokuika. Yeah. Through time and distance, they kind of their own thing. And
Yeah.
in Haast, there's like in that area I showed you before. That's where most of them are. There's got 400 odd there.
That's pretty good population.
Yeah, it's getting up there. Like they got down like as low as like kind of 200 roughly, and
You guys must know them by name now, eh?
a few of them, yeah. Like well, you know, they live to like 65 plus years.
True.
So some of them have been, you know, since the program started, what, more than 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Like some of the Kiwi you still run into them, and
Cool.
yeah. So they're probably older than me. So
Yeah, wicked.
yeah. So the male does the incubation of the egg. The female lays the egg and the male sits on the egg
Right.
for the most part. And so when his activity drops, those transmitters tell us that he's laid an egg, or that she's laid an egg, but he's sitting on an egg, and then we either go and kind of take it and release it, or for the most part we try to just basically kill all the stoats in the area and monitor the chicks to then hopefully see enough of them survive that the population's going to grow. Yeah.
How many babies will one Kiwi produce?
So down here, maybe 2 eggs a year, like 3 really max, but yeah, 2 chicks would be the most they'd do down here. But North Island would do like 6 or
Wow.
something.
Yeah.
7.
Oh, there's more risk, I guess, you know, with the slower breeding, like the tokuika. Because obviously if they're producing 6 a year, there's more chance that more will go through.
One of them's going to get through, yeah.
So the main mahi that he's been doing, and the team, you know, there's been a big team, is monitoring those chicks over 10 years.
Yeah.
Just to see if the predator control that Doc's been doing is enough, it's working, yeah.
And is it?
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Like, you have good years and bad years. There's more stoats, or you might have like a drought, or like on the West Coast, believe it or not. And most of the chicks usually hatch around like September, October. You'll get the first run of them hatching. Like one year we had just a really cold, super wet kind of spring, and yeah, a whole bunch of them died then. So yeah, kind of ups and downs, but it's enough that they're increasing at a
Slowly.
good rate. Yeah.
Yep.
Slowly but steady.
Yeah.
At the moment we nearly got 50% of the ones that we monitored survived.
Right.
So I think we lost a couple to stoats, say 1 or 2.
2 stoats. Yeah.
One to disease, one fell down a crevasse like
Yeah.
up in the Mona's cuz.
Yeah.
No
I was
wonder
chasing
these things
the-
are endangered.
was
eh?
chasing-
Yeah, they're not the
Dopey
smartest
these.
sort of things. Yeah.
Chasing the worm bone and just ran off the edge of the cliff.
That's unreal, eh?
Yeah, when the chicks are young, they're not the like most coordinated. And
You'll go into the Ngahere and there's kohatu as big as this house, bro, that's fallen down off the mountain in an earthquake course. At some time in the past, bro, they got forests growing on them, these rocks, bro. And then so everywhere, bro, there's these big holes, bro, that like if you fell in them, you'd disappear. But these Kiwis, they navigate round there, bro. Well, this year, 40 adult Kiwi with those radio transmitters on them in the area that's got the intensive predator control. That we'll show you some maps tomorrow where they've got stoat traps. So 40 birds in that area, and there's probably about 400 in total in that area. So we monitored 10%, and if 5 survived out of those 10%, and you multiply that by 10, there might have been 50 chicks that made it through the season, you know.
Yeah.
But even if there's 25, and if that's happening every year, 25, and you might get the odd bad season, but you'll get the odd good one. You know, it might be 250 chicks over 10 years, which doesn't sound like a lot, but because they live for 60 years.
Yeah.
yeah, and for some of the ones outside, we take the eggs and they get raised in captivity and put back. So that's kind of another way of boosting the population and like protecting some of those outlier genetics, so that they don't get too much more inbred. Yeah.
But you'll have to come down and we'll come down and make some content.
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah.
Yeah, come down and show it off.
Yeah.
That'd be me.
Kind of lucky down here. In some ways, the North Island dogs are a real problem
True.
for Kiwi.
Yeah.
and ferrets as well. But like down here, it's just the stoats mostly that you've got to worry about. And
What do you do to kill the stoat?
there's like traps, and then 1080 is
Oh,
the
That's the number one tool.
number one tools really. It's kind of all you can
Despite
do.
controversy, it's yeah.
what's the controversy around it? And that they kill everything.
Yeah, and you know, it's fair enough the idea of like mass spreading, you know, poison across the landscape.
I
They
do,
just helicopter drop it.
yeah. I can see the people's concerns because, you know, like we don't want sprays going onto our kai or any chemicals. You know, it's not natural to be throwing poison out of a chopper onto the ngāhere.
Does it affect the kiwi?
Nah, there's been I don't know how many thousands of kiwi monitored through 1080 ops. 1080 is, as soon as it gets wet, it's soluble, so it breaks down into a non-toxic thing. So if something meets the bait, then that's the problem. So the baits are kind of made to be not attractive to birds. And
Right.
There are some issues with, you know, Kia, the alpine parrot, they will ingest 1080, but it's one of those things, you know, it's one of those difficult situations where if you didn't use that tool, we have these events called a mast seeding. So the kaka and all the seeds, every 3 or 4 years you just get an environmental trigger and the trees will just produce 10 times the normal amount of seeds. Off. What then happens is it causes a mouse plague,
Right.
and rats, mate, the rat numbers will, you know, they might sit at like, you know, well, how many, 50 rats per hectare normally, and then all of a sudden it goes up to like 300 rats per hectare, mate, and then the stoats just explode.
Right.
And then what happens is stoats eat all the rats, and then the stoats are like, where's our next kai?
Yeah.
And then just straight onto the birds.
Yeah.
So, you know, people that say, oh, let's trap. Yeah, sure, trapping can work, but not when you've got those kind of numbers happening. It's just a numbers game.
Yeah.
and it's terrain too, like
Yeah.
it's like
It's just too steep.
You need to trap at least every 50 meters if you're trying to control rats.
Right.
And it's just not achievable. Yeah, so if we don't use 1080 in trapping, then kiwi survival
They'll die.
will be like 0 to 5%. But yeah, 1080 can be controversial.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it kills deer too, but there's a lot of deer around. You know? Yeah, even we can shoot deer.
Yeah.
We suck at hunting.
Like
No.
that's good, mate. This is a mean dinner, thank you, man.
No, welcome to
Beautiful. Awarua.
our restaurant in Awarua, yeah.
Cool.
Now we'll do submissions.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow night we'll just go for a flounder spear. I
Okay.
haven't tried yet, but we'll go and I reckon we'll go onto them, we'll go for a flounder.
Yeah! We made it to the West Coast, bro. Te Tāiao Pautini, I think is the name of this rohe. But I stayed in Awarua last night, Haast, with some bros, Justin and Heath, and that was so wicked. And I think I'm going to stay here for a couple of days. It's only about 40 minutes back the other way, back to Haast from here, which is called Jackson Bay. I don't know the Ingoa Māori. I think it's... What's the name? Forgot. But I'm going to go out here at Jackson Bay, head around the corner to Smoothwater and just have a little look around. Put our boat in and have a try. Have a nudge. Yeah, man. We're on. First up on the West Coast, man. Let's do it.
You were the laughter.
Time. It's nearly midday, still see your breath here, boy. What a beautiful place though, eh? Look at that. Maunga. Yeah.
The summer, I was that same old shit in me. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry? Now
That was a pretty handy ride out here. Yeah, they know that he's pumping. And pretty much this is the only nook I could find that doesn't look like that. So that's us, tucked away. Gonna get in there, have a look. Craze the goal. Surely a couple craze, eh? Surely. Never know, at least have some type of fighting chance. Bit of a torch because it's dark down here. Everything's all good. Alright, we're safe to go. Cannons are off.
Really use a change of scenery. Yeah. Everybody smoking all the greenery. Yeah. Close the match cause they were handed down to me. But I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go. It could all be worse, I could be a hater like you. It could all be worse. Pills to make the man, but that poison's gonna chew you. From the inside out, so right now, say it with your chest now, say it with your chest now. I'm young, I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time to ride it. I'm young, I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out.
Well, ko ki haumari mai ki te whenua, and no kai in the bin. No kai. Damn. 1-0 West Coast. It got me today, whānau. Well, you know, I was out there and it turned. While I got around the corner, it was like, I reckon 2 meter swells. And yeah, there was like a little nook that I could get in safely, that I felt safe at. Not that it was safe, but I felt safe enough to go in there, and that was it. That was the only place. And I pulled up on another couple spots and just scoped it out and thought about getting in, but because I'm alone and I don't know the place and the weather was saying get out bro, get out, I just didn't want to risk it. So oh well, no kai, but mean bit of a kori tinana there. Got the tirana pumping. This tirairaka come and greeted me on my way in, and that's just made sure I made it home right. There he is. He's watching out on me. Tēnā koe, tirairaka. Yeah. So, too bad. Ha koa horeko he kai, he whea ko pai tonu. Tino pai. Alright. Kōti. Hoki ki te kāinga i nāne. Oh, it's cold out there, boy. In the truck. Nice, safe and sound. Lunch. Damn it. So good I didn't cook any kai. Damn it.
High on the treetops, what can you do when Mr. Babylon comes looking for you?